Yo, what is good, everybody? Was good, was goody good. Was hood. So, a couple things I want to address. I had to actually make a new Amazon account because I got help from someone else. They let me use my email, the same email from my previous one, which is something I'm pretty thankful for. And it seems like I could get my old one back, but I would have to contact whoever has my current phone number and be like, help me out with this one, which, it's doubtful. I don't know if someone has my thing as we speak, though. So I'll have to muster up the courage to make that call, and it'd be hard to find someone who's like that cool that they're willing to help, but effectively my current Amazon thing is my account, but the key takeaway, the key difference is it has the phone number that I should have had when I started updating my things, because I got this new number October. I should have set it for this, but I really went back and then did some of the other things I should have updated, like my bank account information and stuff like that, so it inspired me to do good. But this is why I'm against buying gift cards online. Because you purchase a gift card online, and especially those high value gift cards, and a lot of them, it seems like it's scam like behavior. So they had to make that precaution, because usually ask for specific gift cards. So that's what ended up happening with me. But I already kind of had a feeling that this thing kind of came with that risk, because if you're I already know how scams work, so if something looks like a scam, even if it isn't one, people will still block out your accounts or your transactions because they're worried that there's a compromise. I am shedding out some copium that I'll be able to get the old Amazon back, and if I do, I'll try to update the number to something else. It can't be like the current number I have, because that one is occupied, it's in use. You know what? I've had that Amazon since 2017. It's been 5.5 years. It's been with me. I used it to get this game. I used it to get Traces of Two Past. Those arrived Friday, so it was I'm kind of enjoying the fruits of my last hurrahs, because I've been reading Traces of Two Paths like crazy. It's genuinely good writing. But thankfully I'll never have to deal with a situation like this again, because in the distant future, when Nintendo closes up their Switch eShop or whatever it is, that's gonna be so far ahead that no one's gonna ask me for shit. Although by then I hope that Nintendo learns to do backwards compatibility with its, you know, downloadable content. It like uniform, makes everything uniform. So I'm just gonna talk to as much people as possible.
レベッカさん、
ご無沙汰していました。特務支援課、早速支援要請を始めていらっしゃるんですか？
ええ、新メンバーの一家の要請を受けたんですけど、エマさんはどちらに？
そこの会議室で一家からの協力要請なんてなんだか感慨深いです。
Yeah, I'm glad we're past the underdog shit, because that was super annoying.
無理難題を押し付けられなければいいけど。
マジかな。
とにかくエマさんから
頑張ってください。
Is he gonna sexually harass Noelle? Might be the prettier of the two. How are you gonna say that? Now he's sexually harassing like feminized men, like. Naruto?
意外と柔軟な対応ね。
仕方ないでしょ。人手を割けば補足は可能ですが、下手をすれば外交もダドリーさんがいらしたらあなたたちには頼まなかったのに。
そういえばダドリーさんは昨
日の夕方戻るのが明日になると。
そうだったんです。
お忙しそうですね。ですから彼どれだけ出張で疲れていても確かにダドリーさんなら。
わかりました。引き受けさせ。とりあえずどのあたり。
そうですね。真偽は定かで裏通りのあたりで見かけたという。裏通り。
それっぽいじゃない。わかりました。
よろしく頼む。私は一家で待機しているので報告の時。それでは失礼します。随分一家の研修でお世話になって。
ああ、態度は厳しくなんていうか生真面目な人なんだ。
そんな感じ。
まあそういうお姉さん今晩あたり飲みにでも誘ってみよう。とにかく当たりをつけてレクターさんを探して、まずは裏通りからだな。
行きましょう。
Yeah, Wazi's really taking over that like dude role from Londi, except the yaoi bait he has. This isn't like Big Brother Onisan type shit. It's more like your androgynous boy toy type thing. He turned out for you and stuff like that. Traces of Two Paths is pretty good. The only thing I'm curious about is, are they going to retcon it when Rebirth comes along? Because I think it plays too safely to like the original's continuity. I mean, obviously it has a lot of remake characters like Meryl and Marley and stuff like that. I forgot how to pronounce her name, but the old lady and stuff like that. It does use a lot of remake lore, but the thing is that like it plays things kind of conservatively, because the Tifa chapter is kind of calm, effectively post-calm. Like their trek from calm to wherever, Chocobo Ranch. And the next one is like when they're incognito on that Junon ship, still disguised as Shinra operatives. So like right before Genova, which is when I assume the crazy stuff is gonna happen. There's no confirmation in the Arif chapter that Yuffie Kisaragi is there, but I have a feeling based off intermission they would probably try to say, oh well, we never denied she was there, so maybe Yuffie is with the crew. But I have to continue reading. Because there's a whole coded chapter, I don't know what that's all about. Alright, let me try to get this out the way. Let's go to the casino, Arc-en-Ciel, and the hotel. This is more Landi's forte, anyway. Yeah, I'm already starting to get sick and tired of Wazi's shit. Because he's so aggressively one note, whereas freaking, at least Randy has like an arc, kind of. Where he has like depth because he's trying to be this Brock type womanizer, but then you find out he's like this edgelord, kind of like Joshua. So they gave her a profile. See, this is what I don't like about Ilya and a lot of the characters in this arc is that this is what I call women characters when they're written by men. Which is like when grown-ass men write women as if they just, you know, took the body of a girl for a day. I guess it's maybe a little more annoying for me because I've been like annoyed by like women of this type before that, you know, they covertly harass you and stuff like that. I say all this shit about Wazzy, but he's probably the character that I'm most similar to in terms of my sense of humor. Although after reading Traces of Two Paths, I think the character I relate to the most is Tifa Lockhart. Yeah, ends cost money, but you get CP, which is pretty handy and dandy stuff to have. More importantly than that, let me... For the ones that have like a free on them, exchange Sepiv, there you go. Cup a little bit of money. It's so weird to see them like in family formation like this. It's like unnatural, but whatever. Again, that was my favorite subplot of Trails from Zero. I know it's a lot of people's favorites, especially if they're not really too keen on Trails from Zero. That's usually like a standout because it closes out a plot point for a character I wasn't really that into in second chapter, but the game wanted me to be all aboard with, which was Ren. Kind of being the reflection of Joshua's traumas. What is that, like Henny? Tamarindo? I don't know. Steve Blee put that statue over there. That was kind of funny back in the day. You know an old man when he's sleeping like that. That's the, like, I don't get erections anymore type sleep posture. But you shouldn't sleep like that at all, because I know babies have actually died from that. Just from, you know, my time reading these, like, how did this kid die thing when I was like 8. You ever see those, like, documentaries and stuff like that where, like, a child dies suddenly as an infant? No one knows why. The big conjecture is that it's usually the bad sleep posture. If they were sleeping on their front, which that yields problems even if you're a grown adult. I mean, I've had problems recently because I didn't put anything between my legs before I went to sleep. He looks like Heimbach, actually. I don't need the Eastern thing. I guess I can talk to like Heiyue, the guys in IBC. I'm just kind of retracing all my old steps. You know what, we need a lot of healing items because we've been spending our tier bombs like crazy. We need to get started with the cooking and all that stuff. The recipe books, the fishing. Okay, let's go to the east side. That's the one place I've like neglected. I mean, we've passed through there, but genuinely like engaging with it. Anybody who lives around here, one thing I'm happy about is I found Kuzi Costanza's alt on Twitter. Cause you already know me, man. When it comes to like some of these Twitter users, there's like a handful that I really, everyone else is garbage. That's how it's been for me since like 2013. There was like a stretch in 2020 where there were actually like a dozen good Twitter users, but 2021 made sure that that was not a thing anymore. That big ass thing. You see, like, words of encouragement. I already like how Azure starts off. And we got a little bit of a steam going on because of everything we've accomplished. Like, give us more of this. You know what? Let me check something real quick. Like, I know I've spoken to this guy. But you know, they made a good impression on me in the Zero games. Be nice if I got like a lemonade recipe item from them as like an ultimate item. Breath is stinking. I gotta like brush my teeth and do all this other stuff later on. Wash the dishes. Those are my tasks for today. I do agree. I like Asian food a lot. Not necessarily like restaurant Chinese food, but you know, high quality, expertly made, authentic Asian food. I mean, I was talking shit about Chinese food 2 years ago, but I gotta like remember that carried me when I was like hungry and didn't know what to fucking eat. But sometimes I act like I'm too big for my britches. I'm not. I'm a hood dude just like everybody else around me. Like, that's the type of humility that I'll gladly display, because oh, okay, so they really want us to like wrap up some of these other quests. Well, first off, let me go back to the hood for a little bit. Holy chain, petrify, faint, confuse. Alright, time to go back to the hood. I hope I can make purchases with this new Amazon account. It's not like a thing of like, why are you using a new account? That's kind of suspicious.
まさかワジ君が支援課に入っちゃうなんてね。お姉さんさすがにたまげたわ。
驚いてなんだったら特集記事を組んでくれても構わないけどね。あのな。
できればいろいろ話したいんだけど、今ちょっと取り込んでてね。 それが終わったらゆっくりと。
おや、これは珍しい顔ぶれだ。
あ、サオシ社長。
I was looking for this motherfucker.
お久しぶりですね。ロイドさん、エリーさん、それとワジ君にノエル総長でよろしいですか。
Now, Wazi's probably a little too high IQ for her to like do her typical bullshit to him. So she probably like. Yep.
さすが大したじ。
他ならぬ特務支援課のことですか。しかし まさかグレイスさんにこちらの動きをつかん。さすが天下のクロスベルタイムズ。
いやー、偶然です。
一体こんな場所で何を。
ルバーチェの跡地に何かご用だったり。
It's free real estate.
このまま寝かせておくにはあまりにもったいない。
Exactly.
我が社が有効に活用。マフィアの保有物件。しかし我々ならば委託業者にしても月々の憶測で決めつ。ロイドさん行きます。
蛇に睨まれたか。そうね。
兵ゆえ切っての若手幹部。略乱流噂以上の切れも。ああ。グレイさん。兵ゆが。
ねえ、倉庫なんかも合わせてまとめて買い取るつもりに。
I wonder if his arc will like conclude in Kudo free.
厄介なことに。
どうかな。しかし聞き込みに来たところで。
そうね。これあれもしかして。
いえ、そうだな。実はカジノで行員の人を任した
おお、あの子なら
ええ。
ねえ、例の取材で急いでたからってせめて
でも思わぬところで目撃情報が入ったじゃん。
ええ、了解。
I like how journalists are usually supposed to be the people that like keep things quiet until they make their article, but we successfully snitched her ass out. We got her doing 6ix9ine and stuff like that, which such a weird thing to say out of context, because I'm talking about the rapper and stuff like that. Speaking of which, there was like this homie in my hood that everyone said died, but didn't turn out to be him. It turned out to be one of the local like weed men, drug dealers, who passed away. There was a shootout a couple days ago in my like hood too. I'm never gonna buy your shit, by the way. Okay, so I just gotta go to my home base if I want to turn in the quest. Okay, so he's in the Asian eatery. Oh, okay, so we already accomplished this. Pull up to Wendy. Actually, I'm curious. Can we go to Geofront? Nah, it's been locked, so we gotta wait until later.
Ita.
なるほどね。花山椒ってのを使うのか。
そう、ただの山椒とは辛さも風味も段違い。東宝でしか栽培されてないけど、最近は鉄道便で注文できるよ。
いやー、自分で麻婆を作るとどうも物足りなかったんだよな。
Ever hate it when like a character has more personality with his facade than his real self? Like they do a reverse Cloud Strife.
まあか。一つ勉強になったぜ。
There's a couple of characters in Japanese media like that. Like I think Akira from Rival Schools / Street Fighter 5.
レクターさん、こちらにいましたか。
They break their facade, and the post-facade character is less interesting than the facade character. This guy is exactly that type of character because his facade is so zesty.
あとは身分確認ができれば。
ああ、遅かったな。待ってたぜ。
But then he's like a dork when he's like himself.
マスター、こいつらがさっき言った連中だ。やる気と根性だけは。
分かった。4人というのは大変だけど、東宝料理が広まるのは嬉しい。頑張って。
一体
こら、もう修行は。
私たち
でも何
って
店のあまり。
ありがとうございます。みんな。
了解。
ダメだ。
まるな。さすがはちょ。
で、いや、今なら通り。
分かった。行きます。
That shit, we gotta turn some shit in. I'm about to get another recipe.
僕の相手じゃないね。行くぞ。
よーし、そこ。
行くよ。よし。
行きます。や
僕のいい夢は見られたかい。よし。一気に行くぞ。
私の番ね。そこ。今だ。全火力集中してください。上出来かな。
やるじゃない。
This is a cold steel battle system, which I jacked that. Dragonfry and a light burger. I'm not gonna lie, that shit looked kind of good. Yeah, but you know, so far it's starting to feel like a new year, new Amazon, new Tumblr. Like I never thought I'd go back to Tumblr. I actually, you know, I had that Tumblr from like 2011 through 2014 that I deleted because it became like a nesting ground for like the worst type of like social justice person. Kind that would like throw ridiculous accusations about people and make up all these weird social mores. But then, you know, I had a dream when I was that made me think, you know, it's time to get a Tumblr. But when I got back to Tumblr, it was full of R. Kellys, so I'm like, you know what, nah, never mind. I got it now because I'm like, you know what, there's so much stuff that I like using on Tumblr. But they made it so that Tumblr is not a place you can really use if you're not really like in the business of having a. In the past, I could do a lot of stuff without a Tumblr account. Now I straight up need a Tumblr account to do certain things. I decided to make mine like based on hypnosis. Like I'm not gonna have anything based off of kink space. Let me get a level up for everybody. You know, when I think about it, this is actually one of my favorite game series I've ever had the pleasure of having. The Kiseki thing really like took over where Suikoden kind of left off. Especially like the first half of Suikoden, the Kiseki games. Like I don't know about Kudo, that might just have like a different vibe altogether because of ability to switch to action combat and field events. But now that Suikoden is like making a comeback with the remasters and Ayuden Chronicles, like I'm really just like hyped for that. I don't know if I'll be able to get those games. Keep in mind, like a lot of those type of games that you rely on Amazon to get. Not that I got everything through that. Obviously, I get everything, some things from PSN and things of that nature, but you know, my standing got screwed over. Seven Remake, Rebirth, I'll probably get through like the Square Enix store, because even though their shipping fee stuff is crazy, I do like supporting Square now just because. Oh, let me not say that, because their retailer tends to be like really hit or miss, but you get points for buying off their website, and I'm trying to eventually get some snacks off there. Or like a hoodie or something of that nature. So no one around here wants to say shit. buy. Let's see, sprouted. So they got new ingredients. I like that they added new ingredients and stuff of that nature, but at the same time, it also means that I gotta give up a lot of this stuff because I ain't trying to deal with all that. You know, I should be mindful of like what these ingredients are using so that I can make things a bit easier for myself. Dragon fried rice. Alright, let's see, like. Let's go to Western Market. You know, I really kind of have that sentiment of also wanting to leave the city. Weird, I'm conflicted because at the same time I don't like, you know, moving or that type of change because it comes with everything. I gotta, you know, update everything with my new addresses and stuff of that nature, and that's rough, but at the same time it's like I'm gonna have to eventually get out of this city. Because there's nothing here. I'm gonna go talk to them kitchen dudes, see if they'll throw a recipe my way. These guys trying to chase Michelin stars, you know they're gonna start whooping each other's asses. That's where it starts. Let me see. What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to get some good food. Let me head over. stuff with who puts a fucking egg in a muffin, man? Like, if I bite into a muffin and get like a bunch of sweet, you know, wheat and then like some yolk, someone's catching hands. Watch, someone's gonna say that I'm a total brainlet and that I need to like experience the full spectrum of different flavors. Hell to them though. You got me messed up if you think I'm with that. I forgot that Ellie was with us. Tender whitefish. I'm curious. Let me head up for a bit. I wonder if I can give this to Cop. No, it was right there. What am I doing? No sense of direction. Okay, so that little thing doesn't work. I gotta actually catch a fish for real. Well, let me not jump to conclusions so quickly, because what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Let me try and get... You got some fish. Dark. Salt. Somebody gotta have some fish. Alright, let's see. Let me buy a couple more of these. I want to buy enough that I don't have to think about them for a long time, possibly forever. Oh, let me see. Do I finally got all the greens for a burger? So I need beast flesh for that. That's probably like... I could go to the field and start fighting. Oh, hold on. Recipe. What about this burger? yeah, I really need like set my shit up.
ちょっと自信ちょっと自信ないけどちょっと自信ないけど大成功ねちょっと自信ないけど何かしらね
Alright, there you go. So we got a couple recipes on deck. That was a bit of a, like an RNG boon right there, because I actually got some food now. Now how this all works. See, this is where like Resident Arc would like make criticisms about rhythm in games, because you can go through a whole play session and really do like the whole gameplay loop, which is the thing with the Persona games, is a long stretch of no battles, no stories, no any of this shit. But specifically 4 and 3 are doing battles often, but I kind of like the fact that my play days are separated, for lack of a better term. Okay, they're really not taking anything for an answer other than of the fishing thing, which is the thing in the bottom of this. Trying to think, what can I do now? Where can I go? I guess I'll ask the Bracer Guild what happened with that other dude. See, and they're appreciative of the fact that we're filling in. Oh, our community policing is, even after the electoral cycle change. Okay, this is it. I went into the department store and started like hitting on some NPC girls. I never went through here before. It's a new section of the map, come on. Oh, I like this view.
やれやれ。データクロイスって
クロスベル警察レクター・アランドールド身元の確認。
真面目だね。嫌だと。
確かにクロスベルでは。ですがそれは
逆に明らかにできなければ普通の外国人と同じレベルで。なるほど。
仕方ない。いいぜ。
どうしたんですか？
ああ、なんか黒い人影が。
もし
でも
How did you fall for that dumb shit? Like, I can be a bit slow-witted at times, but
ここまで常識。この下は裏通り。
本当に降りたんだ。
ああ、
任せて。
行くよ。行くぞ。
よーし。
okay. So, anytime there's a mention of a redhead, did you change her NPC sprite? At least Lloyd is getting out-riz. It could be in the casinos. Like, I don't want to check the hotel just yet.
なんだ。たまにはフィーナも出。
レクターさん、もう逃げられません。
Look at all those East references.
加減観念して。
身元ね。身元。
あからさまにごま。
そうだ。イエスはノーで答え。
わかりました。帝国政府二等書記官
イエス。
帝国軍情報局
イエスだ。
あっさり認める。
では今回の訪問は帝国政
ノーであり。
1ヶ月以上が
答えはノーだ。
ここまでか。
これ以上は無理ね。
お手数をかけました。
ご協力。
ああ、そういや、あのちびっこは元気か。
おかげさまで。
その説は
何のことだ？ 俺は黒と遊んでたとか。そういやハルトマンのおっさんまあ妙なのに連れ回されてたし、無事に保護されてよかったぜ。
なんでそんな。
あの二人を逮捕してから。
まそのあたりの確認。ちなみに
ああ、いた。こんなところ。アルカンシェルのチケットを手配してくれる？それでどう？
今日の夜せいぜい。
本当？サンキュー。
誰だ。
まだ若いみ。あれ？懐かしい匂い。はあ。ちょっと。
Okay, his Riz is acting up again.
いきなり何。
ごちそうさま。
This is another girl I really don't like for the same reason I don't like Ilya.
やっぱりかすかにそっちの二人か。あ、お姉さん。いつの間に後ろに。お姉さん大きいね。シャーリーはペット。
I remember when she was like fingering like Duvalie and she was nutting and calling for her daddy or whatever. Or moms, I don't know.
ちょっと君。
やりた。それ以上やると
セクハラじゃない。十分セクハラで。
大丈夫か。
それではミシュラムのテーマパークで。
それじゃ。
15、6歳くらいかな。
いい仕事。まあ
それに君。
もまれ慣れて。ご苦労
Her
でした。
shit's probably throbbing right now.
こちらに知られたところ。しかしこれで予想。しかしそのレクター隊の情報。
いえ、情報関係者にして最も普通。
そうですね。わかりました。では私は。
いえ。
そうですね。
大国の情報将校にと。
Yeah, that's like an issue I have with this arc in particular. There's really only one character in games that's kind of like that. And even then, it's kind of forced. And she's not that prominent.
あった。
そろそろ。
はい。特務支援課。
朝言った通り、そろそろ警察学校に来てもらう。場所は？
西クロスベルか。
そっち。
そうで、いろいろと。
その嗅覚、それじゃ。
了解し。
やっぱり何か。
ああ、ヘイユやレッ
そう
で、ああ。
So far, do any of these have bonus points? Let me check, because I feel like I'm impressed that I was able to assign to certain things just off memory along off the. Hey, 2020 and 2023 me really harder time. What chapter is this? It's chapter 1. Okay, let's see. Means. Because I don't recall where Means is. Yeah, it reminds me of my old hood. Back when I was working and having commuting on foot from work, I used to almost get hit by cars every day because people would drive like crazy around here. And it's only gotten worse over the years. People speed on like one-way streets and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. A lot of places are locked so far. I'm still kind of salty that Kudo 2 in like the next of the Calvert arc, and then ended up being more of like a self-contained Gaiden story, but it still has interesting world building and shows like the writing chops of like the new team. Why they're such big Toa fans. I noticed the Tokyo Xanadu team really like her. They brought her back to her Gaiden, that Gaiden story, Tokyo Xanadu.
さて警察学校まで行くとしたら
最近歩いてそれに確かだったら
おいさすがにと
もう普段弱
体育会系ま疲れたら優しいリーダーオブラ
手配魔獣了解さてと
行くぞ
よーしや
よーし一気に行くぞ先生や
私の番ねやよーしや
任せてくれそれさてとそれ よしやっと僕の番かやっ
はいそっか
俺の番だなセットなんだその程度か
やーよーしそっか私の番ねやっ
よしさてはっ行くぞせいはっ迎撃完了みんな先に進もう
みんな油断は禁物よ
それ
そこ
よしやっと
はいそっか皆さんお疲れ様でしたやー
I don't like how this walkthrough is written out compared to the other one. I mean, the other one had flaws that made you bulls on deck, but that one was also a lot more detailed. This one is a bit more lackadaisical of how it presents information.
もらったまあまあだったね
お疲れ様は
一気に落とすよそれ任せてくれえいでや
私の番ねそこ行きますそこ
行くよやっせい
任せてやなんとかなったわね
僕の相手が務まるかいそれ 任せてくれ。
私の番ね。
Gotta change your positioning at some point.
今だ。クロスミラージュ。はい。電磁ネット投射。
やれやれ。無駄だよ。行くよ。僕の番か。覚悟がいいか。
I should have went for the back row guy actually. Or front row, not mid row.
デッドリー。
電磁ネット投射。任せて。
行くぞ。セット。行くよ。
よーし、そこ。
僕の番だ。先生。なんだ、その程度かい。
I gotta be careful with opening those chests due to my current goal of not eating a game over. Speaking of which, I haven't saved in a while, so let me do something about that.
行くぞ。やっと。
任せて。そこ。よーし。
行くよ。
やっやっやっ。はい。はあ。さてと。はい。
行くぞ。やってまだまだいける。
そこ。奇襲成功。チャンスです。今だわ。みんな。
Okay, they didn't get too spread out.
上陸歌手はさすがですね。
Back in the day, I was grinding like crazy in the early chapters. See, like, we're not really over leveled point.
Yosh, 一気に行くぞ。
私の番ね。やっよーしはっ
任せてくれ。行くぞ。
Let me change the formation up a little
俺
bit.
たちは止められない。
There you go.
Yosh, 一気に行くぞ。
さてとはっこんなところかしら。はっ
Hmm.
任せてそこ
Alright.
みんな怪我はない？やあそこ やあ私の番ね。やっ私の番ですね。そこ
行くぞ。それ。僕の番か。それ。俺の番だな。せいはっ
さてとやっ
さてと。
よーしやあこれがみんなの力ですね。
I got race from that motherfucker.
俺の番だな。セット。
行きます。やあ。
僕の番か。
ややや。私の番ね。
よし。それ。行くぞ。えいはっ。
私の番ですね。やあ。
行くよ。やれやれ、時間の無駄だったな。
Marbled steak. Can we use that? No, it's gotta be beast flesh. I remember this scene.
こんにちは。もしかしてあなたの。
来るぞ。帝国からの列車だ。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Like 54 people?
エレボニアからの何。
いや、ところでそこの子、今の列車一応車両の中まで何人だ。
I'm thinking 54. Let's see how accurate that is. No, I made up 2 people. It's actually 52.
まぐれかどうか知らんが、いいね。
I kept imagining that there was going to be like a ticket keeper towards the end.
然と眺めるな。その上で、そこにある要素をそれが戦場で生き残る。まあ、覚えておくが。
体格といい。
いや、そんな程度。
あれは。
まさかこいつら。
報告された。
さっきの男の人。ああ。
That's pretty badass. I actually like that.
二人ともすみません。私。
わかった。
This is the Sephiroth Judas equivalent.
ああ、今から追いかけても。
I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. I mean, I would too, but I made sure to remember that shit from when I watched Pharaoh Fiasco's OP.
その程度じゃ俺たちは止められない。
I mean, I would have gotten it like in further replays, but with that one, I didn't want any like room for like my bias, because I was kind of thinking that in the corner there'd be like another guy, and I kind of kept adding that for the first 2 parts.
したね。
My knee feels bad. Oh, that hurts like a motherfucker. Well, in a way, he kind of saved our lives, but...
それでは、わわ、大変でしたね。ランクアップですね。おめでとうございます。お疲れ様で。皆さん、また依頼を。
Alright, let's see. Hope I didn't miss any like bonus points or whatever. Okay. Now I gotta look through the missables before I proceed forward. Which I like how there's like a big list that like appears semi-intuitively. Just get like those little spikes that fuck up the tires. Since I don't know shit about cars, I really have to resort to a guide. I'm not even trying to think about that one logically. They're trying to make this epic, but I don't really give a shit about this stuff. I mean, I haven't watched Cops in years. Kind of like NYC laws now, like even if you're not really slapping the cuffs on people and putting them in a cell, charging them, if you apprehend them, at least it's safe for that day. Okay, well... I got no money. So I'm not even gonna bother using one of those fancy ends to get my CP up. I mean, the women are maxed out, and that's kind of a good thing because it means I got a heal source. This is just too good for me to pass up. Like, usually I set as the healer. Now let me see. Is there anything I should get? Missables list, book, collectible. Entertainment district, casino, recipe. Okay, well at least let me get the recipes. 5 counter. Oh, okay. So I need a couple 7-colored beans, and I can get that. Sweet room. Kagemaru piggy bank. I need something good. You wanna know what I feel like making? I feel like making some guacamole. But I don't think we got limes at the moment. We used to, but it's been a while. Oh. Why am I getting HMK notifications? I don't really watch his videos like that. Not that I like have an issue with HMK, just you know I don't be watching his videos like that. Some people really hate those like old head Kingdom Hearts YouTubers like the Gamers Joint and HMK. I kind of like Gamers Joint. He reminds me of like that 2011 through 2015 era of content on the internet. HMK, it's nice that he has like a diversity of interests. Like, he's not just into like one thing. But he's interested in, he kind of makes same old videos. Just worded differently, titled differently. So it can be a bit repetitious, but Gamer Joint, he takes a lot of hiatuses, so when he comes back, there's usually a plethora of stuff he can cover. I don't want to be here, I want to be in IBC. And I gotta go to the church as well. Okay, so that confirms Tio is going to be a party member, which Tio reminds me most of my main chick, so I kind of like her. Even though she's a little kid, it's like, you know, I imagine, you know, my homegirl when I see her. Crossbow Cathedral, let's see. I like the quality of life of just like having these cookbooks that you gotta look for and that's it.
エイドスのみぞ知るかな。当然すぎてつまらない。エイドスのみぞ知るかな。これぞエイドスの気まぐれ。
なんとかなる。
よーしやるか。よし完璧だ。
There you go. Okay, so we wrapped up another recipe. Like that.
迎撃完了。みんな先に進もう。よし一気に行くぞ。任せて。チャンスだ。よしよし上出来だ。
How many U materials do I have? I got enough to upgrade someone else's weapon. Which might be advantageous. It might be the difference between victory and failure. I'd give it a shot. It's more convenient to grind here than in Geofront. Even though these are the same locales, I like how they're trying to differentiate how you play and pace, like Azure as opposed to Zero no Kiseki, goes from zero. We're just gonna need one more level up.
やるじゃない。
Beast flesh. Okay, so now we can make burgers. I'll hold off on that. It's so weird not having Ellie as my Gila, but technically she's always going to be the Gila. Okay, so which way do I have to go? I think it was Police Academy or whatever. See, that's seducing me so hard. Okay, they are really upping the linearity in this game. Heroin. Man, I haven't done.
私の番ね。
ありがとう。行くよ。それ。
私の番ね。
Hold up. Alright. Got myself a little refreshment from the Fresh Direct. But I gotta like unpack that, load that.
行くぞ。
Don't worry about it. I got it fixed up. Got a new Amazon or whatever.
行くよ。なんだ、その程度かい。
Let me see. How you been? How was your birthday?
から先が
ああ
道なりに縛なるほど。
まダメだ。
ええ、でも課長の用事にもなんだったら。
このまま警察それもあり。いやただ念のため。
なるほど。
エマさん。
どうしました？
いえ実は
赤い車や鉄わかりました。そちらは？
はい。ああそれじゃ。
ええ、了解しました。
This is a new map? Oh shit, they added a new map.
話には聞いていた。
やれやれどうにもすまこれもしかしわじ
てっきり
ただの痩せ我慢さ全然
Yeah, if he catches a Woody, it's all over. I have one of them actually.
さあかかってきなさい。
さてとそれ行くぞ。
私の番ね。よし行きます。やあ
やれやれ
えよし
俺の番だな。
はいやあこれで一安心ですね。
任せてくれ。それ
行きます。
行くよ。行くぞ。
よしはいそこ
任せてくれ。僕の番だ。
Okay, let's see. You got anything that'll like
行きます行きますよ。ファイヤ
さてとなんだその程度か。
That's what I was looking for.
ーみんなチャンスよ。
それ
よーしやあ任せて。
行くぞ。それ僕の番だ。
That is the best name for an enemy I've ever seen in my life.
無駄だよ。やれやれ。無駄だよ。ありがとう。
電磁ネット投射。
ありがとう。任せてくれ。それ行くぞ。俺の番だな。これで じゃない。
何か崖の下。
ああ、あれは
さこの下は樹海になってそんな環境で限られた装備と糧食。
ヴィンテージもののワインと
That's pretty Roman, actually, or Greek.
ま、せいぜいチーズ味の乾燥した冷。俺も捜査官試験正直かなりきついか。
そういえば
Zvedia said that he valued surviving in nature as a better indicator of intelligence than whatever is shown in IQ tests, which are largely linguistic based, nonverbal, and he says that it doesn't exist in nature. Zvedia has a very materialistic outlook of nature, though, so I don't really put too much weight into what he says. But if you see what he says through the scale of hyper-materialists, then it makes a lot of sense. So I could see how someone, a smart cookie like Lloyd, would say that doing survival tests is the hardest he ever had to do, because that's really putting your abilities to the test. Oh. Apparently my mom just saw Katy Perry. Monster level 100? No. That is an end game level enemy. Okay, they added that.
ノエル君とはこの前ロイド君は卒業以来だからいやしばらく見ないうちにすっかり立派になったもんだ
まだまだ半人前ですよ察するに
周辺施設の管理全般を担当されているファン事務長
I'm glad they pronounced Juan correctly, because Japanese and Spanish and Portuguese are all like deeply interlinked because of trades and things of that nature.
そんな大層なもんじゃん。それじゃあセルゲイ君。
さて時間早速。なんだいろいろヒントはあったはずだ。
いろいろなヒントもしかして。
Detective exam course. Let's see.
そうか。交通基本法の講習ですね。
ああ、これを機に以上が動力車を扱う上で最低限一応
やれや
でもさっきの暴走この先動力
そいつは今後の自家用動力車がいずれより厳密なルールが外国人へ
今だと役所に確か試験制度の導入も検討されているんですよね。
ああ、そうなった場合はとりあえず今日実際の運転は
はい。
そうか。
警備隊車両
よし、それじゃあ早速お前らに動力車を支給する。外に用意してやるからついてこい。
I'm just checking some stuff out. See how much of chapter 1 we have left.
とんだサプライズだな。
ええ、課長も人が
しかし僕はあんまり詳しくないけど。
自家用動力車といえばその2でベルノ社の方が老舗でラインナ小型車から中型車バスまで手広く扱っているしラインフォルト社が出している。ええ。
What's a compact car? I know what a sedan is, and I know what a SUV is.
動力列車や動力戦車の技術を転用したものが多いみたいですし。
いきなりで実感。よし、見に行ってみよう。
Alright, give... Scorched fried rice would be like concon, which... is actually a mighty fine thing to eat. The Iranians have their own version of concon, and the Asians have it. Like every society with like rice as like a staple dish learns that burning your rice is the tastiest thing on the fucking planet. Belly full, hot pot, alright.
なんとかなりそう。ちょっと自信が。
エイドスのみぞ知る。これぞエイドスの気まぐれだね。
Okay, I got you quite a bit of... How many recipes are there? Let's see. That I haven't achieved yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I didn't get this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 20.
こいつの型番は XD78 リベール製。
ZCF か。そんなに驚くこと。
リベールは国土が険しいこともあって動力車の普及。その代わり ZCF そのスペックは
どうなんでも飛行船用の新型エンジン最高時速にしたら1500セルジは
鉄道以上の速さ。
でもよくこんなまだ正式に発売もされて。
ああ、本当ならお前こいつを融通してくれたのはディーター新市長な。
ディーター市長。
確かにおじさまなら。さすがは天下の
ここまで用意がいいと逆に警戒しちゃうけどね。
まあその荷が重いんだったら自体その場合。
いえ、もう動かす。
整備としほら
そうね。
ああ、ノエル。
ええどうしますか。目的地を選んでください。お安いご用です。新車の香りが。ハンドル周りも使いやすそうだし。
シートの座り心地もいい。それに
ま、とにかく車のよし。
はい。
これはすごいな。
スピードが出てエンジン音もとっても。
それでいてここ。
さすがは俺も個人的に。
警備隊の装甲車もお気に入りなんですけど浮気しちゃいそうでな。
か
ランディ、あなたね。
Oh, they gave her a portrait now. Oh, she looks good, man. She looks like the type of women I'm usually attracted to.
丸5日のサバイバル訓練明けなのになんでそんなに平気なの。
正直クタクタさ。一緒にシャワーを浴びて同じベッ
ド。バカなことばかり言って。それにしても見たことのない警察に導入されたベルヌシャあたりの新型かしら。
いや ZCF 製。まさかあんな高そうな車が支援。
ZCF って動力車は作ってないはずだけど。それにどうしてあなたの。
いやロイドとお嬢課長と新人たちも乗ってたし。
よくあんな遠くの車内まで確認できるわね。 ZCF 製。
ああボディの脇に。いやーこりゃ。
ねえ、やっぱりこのまま警備隊。だってあなたの能力は。それにライフルだって
模擬ダウン実戦じゃ使い物にならねえの。まピンチになったらリハビリ訓練の仕上げ。
分かってる。遅い。いつもあと10分で全員の。
もうダラダラするな。
ったくやれ鬼上官だね。
うるさいバカ。
How did I miss that chest? I think that chest has a shield one.
赤眼、赤毛の異常。
ええ。ま、何者かは知らないけど、あんな異常な戦闘力を。
問題はそこだ。テロリストや傭兵だった場合、自分の戦闘力は隠すはずだ。いくらクロスベルに連中を直接取り締まれる法律がなくてはな。
ですよね。兵ゆえや帝国政府もルバーチ消滅後の
水面下というには今月末にはお前らもそう。
ええ、とりあえず。
そうね。
This one feels like it's more densely the time frame.
もしかして。
ああ、スロープ化と駐車スペースの増設工事。予算は一応。
へえ、あれだけの
動力車のある生活か。なかなか潤いがありそうだね。
うわー、綺麗な車。
やあ、リュウにアンリ。
また会ったわね。
すっげえ。もしかしてこれ。でも一応支援下で使う。
本当ですか？兄ちゃんたち、いつの間にそんな出世したん？
いや、別に出世したわけじゃないんだけど、そういえば今日は
ひょっとしてももちゃんと一緒かしら？
いや、わかんねえけど、日曜学校から一緒に戻ってきたわけじゃねえし。
え、そうなのか？
キーヤちゃん、マーブルひょっとしたらまだ
そうなのか。
どうしたのかし
やれやれ。はい。
ら？よっぽどキーヤちゃんが可愛くて仕方ないんですね。
いや、そんなこと。
ええ、保護者として常識の範囲よ。
そんなにせっかくあ。
ロエルさん、おね。ええ、おや。
え、何？俺もおじさんに早く今日は珍しく
また今度。
ってそれじゃあもって。
See, that little ass kid Ryu doesn't hate anymore.
俺は一足先。
はい。
それではそれじゃあここからだと中央広場から歓楽街方面に抜けますね。
わかった。お願いするよ。キーヤが驚く。
あの子動力者だ。
やれやれ。さてと。
とにかく
やれやれ。
ワジ君って
別にエイドス嫌いじゃないけど、昔から教会の空気は苦手で、こう宗教がかった不良グループ。
よく喧嘩で聖戦突然すみません。クロスベル大聖堂というのは。
ああ、はい。
リースさん。エリーさん、そういえばクロスベルの出身。ええまさかリースさんと。
エリ。
私が2年前アルテリア王国に留学した時に。アルテリア。ええ、はじめまして。この度クロスベル大聖堂に赴任よろしくお願いします。
こちら
よろしくお願いします。そうですか。リースさんが。でエリーさん、私の身分は何。クロスベルの状況についてお聞きした。着任の挨拶があるので。そういえば知り合いの公務。多分日曜学校。そうですか。
何か独特の雰囲気を。すごく落ち着いていたけど。
私の一つ上だったからアルテリアに滞在していていろいろと美味しいお店。美味しいお。ああ見えてクロスベルに来たんだったら
ワジいや、面白い気配をまとったお姉さん。面白い気。
確かにシスターだけど。
いや、どちらかというとただもの。どうやら誰かさんは何。そろそろ日が暮れる。早くキーヤを迎え。
そうね。マジ君鋭すぎる。
I mean, based on what I know about him, of course he'd see the connection.
どうしたの。
いや、
はい、式の展開が。いいえ、皆さん、公式というのは時には工夫して。
はい。日キーヤ。
いわゆる中等数学。ああ、
そうね。
じゃなくって。
やれやれ、少しは落ち着き。
あら。
いや、キーヤが遅いから迎えに来た。
Well, her abilities kind of allow her to replicate genius.
ひょっとして
察するに年長クラスの授業に。
本人の希望もあっと言っても数学などの自然科学。
そうだった。
まさかキーヤまだ子供なのに。
キーヤが興味ある。
そうね。
ただし日曜学校で得られるのは。
ユウとモモに。
おかげ。年長クラスへの参加は私も見ています。
よろしくお願い。
それじゃあ。ああ、マーブル先生、それでは失礼。
どうもお疲れ様でした。先生。
キーヤ、何を隠そう。
宝くじが当たったの？それとも株でも？
キーヤ、いつの間に。
ああ、クロスベルにいれば。キーヤちゃんだから性格。でもいい顔してる。すごく。早速の。
ああ、僕としてはこう。
あら。
よし、ノエル。
それ。
広い市内も
同じ町なまるで町。
これからは
ええ。
うん、そうだな。お
ただいま帰り。
課長、ただいま。
いや、もう問題ない。そら、
警察本部。
起動すれば、ほら。
何かある。
ティオちゃん。こんばんは。
ティオ、一体どうして？ひょっとしてクロスベルに。
いいえ、まだレマンシ地州のエプスタイン協定よりも帰るのがわがままを言って回線を使わせても。
そっか。
ティオちゃん、顔を見られて嬉しいわ。あら？でも動力ネットって。
So El Saim and Iska are probably where the next arcs are going to be.
本来なら優先ですが、財団と IDC との間でまあ強力な無線ブースター、それで一応。そうだった。
技術の進歩は
ねえねえ、ティオ、遅くなるって言ってたけど、月末か来月の初めにはそちらに戻れると。それまでの間はだからキア。ほらほら。そういえばノエルさんとマジ。
ああ。いや、お邪魔させ。
お二人ともそれにしてもノエルさんがハジさんがそこにいるのはちょっと不思議な。
僕もそう。だけどティオ、
本当はヨナもこの調子徹夜続きだったみたいで、こう。
そうか。ま、財団に与えた損。
あんまり無理をしない。もちろんティオちゃん。はい。無理をして実験用の回線を。
そっか。
もっと話していたいのに。
ま、ティオ、そちらの予定。
了解しました。
じゃあな。
よかった、ティオちゃん。
あ、
また。ええ、それではまた。おやすみ。消えちゃった。
あ
なんだか顔を。
そうだ課長。
ま、いい。今日の報告について晩飯は。
そういえば、そっか。特務支援課って食事が当番制。
なんだ、そうか。ちょっとめんどくさいね。和ジも支援課に入ったからには意外と料理もできるみたいだし。まあね、面倒だからアッパスあたりにだったら文句を言うんじゃ。
まあ今日のそれじゃあテッキーヤまで。
そういえば雑誌の週刊予報に書いてあったような。最近あんまりなかったけど、どうしたのか。しずくちゃんと遊んでる夢みたいだな。まだ明け方だし。DG 教団の教団の残党がいなくなって、もう家族も残っていない以上、この子たちが安心して暮らせ。
どうやら今日は夜には。
そうですか。動力車が支給されたから、まあドライブ
ところで昨日。
いいか、サウといい、レクターってやつといい。
ええ、昨日会った男は落ち着いているけど。
確かにその気になればゾッとしない。たとえテロリストか傭兵、どちらもか。
となると旧市街やナインバリの女主人とかいろいろ交換屋の元武器商人で裏の世界にもい。
確かに。
ただお前たち傍聴方面に
とりあえず端末。
Ostensible ownership. A little bit moving around. Okay, so this will be for a mini game. I like to be thorough when I play this game, although I don't aim for platinums. These games tend to be really consumable for me, like, it's a one and done experience. That's one thing I will say about this, but that's also something so we're not going to be able to go back here for quite some time. That's a little unfortunate. But hey, at least we got the creativity of being boxed in because it's raining. And we get this interesting track. I wouldn't mind concluding this with a boss fight, so let's do the side quest. I have like all the rest of this game to get that treasure chest anyway, so I'm not too pressed about that. It'd probably be better to do once our levels are higher anyway. I know some people actually replay Kiseki games, but for me they're such undertakings that it's kind of difficult for me to imagine that. Not just because of the length of the games or the slow pacing, which I've played slow-paced games that I've wanted to revisit many times, like the Persona game, Xeno. But like, also here, this is such a, like a lore-dense experience. It's so deeply contextual that it kind of makes it an undertaking. It's not like I can just hop into like this game whenever I want. No, I gotta like hop into like the previous game in the art to do all of this. Trinity card. Even a Final Fantasy game, which for some people, especially the people who treat Final Fantasy as a story-only affair, those are 30-hour games, which is not that big of an undertaking. For me, those are 70-hour games because I play them fastidiously. And if I don't, my first playthrough, because it's a newer game, alright, I'm gonna have to check out what that trophy does later on. Usually I do it half a year later, and just knock it out of the park. Because I do play post-game as well. Like, the replay value in a Final Fantasy is effectively is experienced different now that you have context for how the story is going to play out. Okay, day 2. Oh, I wonder why that one was not, Chapter 1. Okay, so scratch that, I guess. Final Fantasy, even though that's like a long affair, I'll usually replay those because they're easy plats, or in the case of 9 and 10, difficult plats that showcase my clout. And I want to give love to that series because that series is effectively, because of 7 through 10, what got me into JRPGs. Now, of course, Xenosaga and Kingdom Hearts carried it to me for the PS2 era, but down mean I can't show any love to Final Fantasy, and obviously Remake was a project that was a huge undertaking. I started Let's Playing on YouTube because I wanted to play some of the Final Fantasies older games that I haven't really given a chance. So I owe a lot to Final Fantasy. So even though I play those games quite slowly and densely, I always feel like it's okay to come back to it. Wild Arms is a game I'm going to eventually replay, Wild Arms 1 and 2. Those are games that I'd never replay. But now that they're on PlayStation 4 download, why the hell not? But yeah, this one is I can't picture myself playing any of these games again. I mean, I know what I'd want to do when replaying those games. Battlescope everyone, get ready to get a platinum. That's elementary. And play it in nightmare mode. But it's let's say I want to play this game, I gotta play 0. If I want to play second chapter for the first time, well, obviously first time I'll play the Sora games all consecutively, but if I want to replay those, I gotta start from the first chapter. Okay, so some lore stuff. Let me look at the bread that I have on me. I got a decent amount of bread. Let me go to the hood. So I assume this game is gonna expand a little more when you get to chapter 2. And by intermission, it'll be fully expanded upon. I never spoke to heights so far in my Azure experience. So, here's the $1 million question. Customize. Which one do I want to upgrade so far? Equipment. So far, it's pretty cheap. So she's got the fully automatic joint. And she just got like a revolver or Magnum revolver. Look at this motherfucker. He got his license. Good for him. Alright. Let me check my trophy, the one that I got. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, petty, misdemeanor. Oh, misdemeanor, but I was thinking it was gonna be Monsterminator. Achieve 100 victories in battle, and then there's like another to achieve 500, and then another to achieve 1,000. Voluntary manslaughter. Writ of habeas corpus for 2,000 monsters. That means doing this, but 20 more times, man. Much of this game I'm gonna get through. I mean, I know I'm gonna beat it, but that's the goal. Collect all quartz. Caught all fish. Obtain all recipes. Supreme dishes. When played for over 100 hours. I'm curious, I never got that with the other game. I must have gotten really close though. It must have been one of those like just sit down with the TV type joints. Okay. 100 enemy arts or crafts. 4.0 average. Win a battle with a tactical bonus times. I remember I had to like get creative to get that one because the guide, the trophy guide had like a specific way of getting it. I figured out another way of doing it. So I felt proud about that one. Activated bursts 50 times. Defeated 16 enemies in a single battle. 16 going out separate octagon. Every combo craft, no hard feelings. Combo. Hey yo, what type of title is it? Let's see. Oh, so you mean to tell me you don't get for completing a chapter without having a party member die? That don't even sound right. Let's see. Alright, collect all quartz. Sunshine Angel. Beat all quests. Alright, well, at least I don't have any guilt harbored for getting a couple deaths in the prologue. It's of no consequence. In fact, it really feels like this game's easier to plat than the other one. If I was chasing that, which I'm not. Man. How many hours have I streamed? I've streamed for 3 hours and 11 minutes. I think I'm satisfied with my time. I gotta wash some dishes and take care of some groceries. So this has been your boy, Mr. Wonka 7. Thank you guys for watching, and suck my dick.